Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of the free-to-play series of Pokémon Sleep, where I'm essentially doing a Let's Play a year after launch, after having played on my primary account every day. And so, with this new save file, I'm hopping in with all the knowledge that I've built up on the primary account, and then trying to make as optimized and best decisions possible, on top of it being a free-to-play account. So it's a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited about it personally, and it seems like you guys are having a lot of fun with this series as well. And I also have to mention, a lot of you guys have become YouTube members the past day. I'm super excited about it. I want to thank you, and it's super fun to have more of you on the friend list here on the free-to-play account. We will click through quite extensively on the friend list today, and so if you would like to join the YouTube membership here on the channel for a chance to show up here eventually with the friend list, then you can locate the join button someplace. If you got an Android or a computer, then this will work. Google and Apple is having some feud over the 30% cut that Apple likes to do on its platform, so this won't be visible if you have an iPhone. Just be aware. And so when you click the join button, you find the benefits page. It gives you lifetime access to the nirtheart Discord. It gives you early access to new videos and priority reply to comments, as well as other benefits such as the chance to be on my friend list. Right now, I have 20 out of 50 friends added. So at this point in time, there is a more or less guaranteed chance that you end up here if you actually come through. So that could be exciting for some of you. I know for me, I was pretty stoked when I got on Brovinnie's friend list. Just gotta drop that out there. But yeah, so if you're curious about the structure of the nirtheart Discord, then that is now on the right screen, or right side of the screen here. No, it's left. Computers and cameras and angles. Funny sometimes, but yeah, we have general, news, we have a notification chat where you can just you can click on the things that you want notifications for, and you can ignore the things you don't. We have help. We have a category for all the main series Pokemon games. That's actually what nirtheart is primarily for. nirtheart is actually a pretty decent server in terms of size, in addition to just the awesome atmosphere in there, but at this point in time, I think it has between 400 and 500 members. Most are slumbering now that it's a little bit of an off season for the main series, but I also got Pokemon Sleep, a lot of activity. We are chatting about Pokemon Sleep daily, rating each other Pokemon, and giving cheers and claps and handing out the all-mans when things don't go so well. And yeah, also some Pokemon Unite. I'm super into Pokemon Unite these days. Not really making a lot of videos of it, but it's super fun to play with you guys in the voice chat and everything. And I recently redesigned the onboarding, so the new Start Here category should be a little bit easier to understand. So just wanted to throw that out here in the beginning of this video as a call to action if you're looking for more Pokemon Sleep to engage with. The text channels over in nirtheart. It's a lot of fun. So I gotta say, today was not among my best days in Pokemon Sleep. I tried to sync my device 2 minutes after they had started maintenance. I messed up on the time for some reason. I got the timing confused with when you were not supposed to update this, that, and the other. So, story shortly explained, I haven't connected the plus at the time that I should have today, so it was like 6 hours after. And at that point, I did a lot of sneaky snacking. Well, on this team, it is just fine, I guess, but on my primary account, I took a hit today. So just gonna collect some of these berries, and then we should hop into this sleep report. I did try to force slumbering. It was slumbering on my primary account, which I already recorded. So really hoping that we will see a slumbering session here as well. I am on the hunt for Totodile. That looks like slumbering to me. Let's see it, everyone. It is slumbering. Either Pichu or Totodile would be really nice here. 2 million Drowsy power. These numbers are so funny, man, compared to my primary. Alright, the other thing is if we find a single new sleep style, we get to go to Cyan Beach. 3 out of 4, not looking good. Okay, let's see if there's a single new sleep style. It's not. And it's a bunch of Pokemon that I probably shouldn't put any resources into. I'm crossing my fingers that at least one of these are hungry so that I can use the bonus biscuit on it and we can have something to review. Either way, we should peek a look at the friend list today because I think I got close to 10 new YouTube members in the past day. And so a lot of you guys have never been on the big screen, so that should be pretty exciting. I want to see what kind of teams you guys are running and also what kind of candies you're sending me. Nirth sent me an Entei candy yesterday, which was awesome for my primary account. On the secondary free-to-play account, I probably will never use it, but that's just the name of the game. So it'll be exciting to see if any of you guys found something interesting on that first day of the new week, which is usually a lot of Wabas. That's pretty cool though. I gotta say, Togekiss is actually my favorite Pokemon, and so since the Togepi is hungry today, let's go for it. Mega hit. Togepi wants to join the team, and we have something to review. So Togepi is a skill specialist. Probably won't be putting any seeds into it. If somehow this Togepi is decent, I will never hunt Togepi on this free-to-play account. I'll mostly just zoom in on the berry specialist. All the skill specialists are too expensive with a shortage of seeds to really go for. So yeah, the better candy here for sure is the Larvitar. Bonsly is an F tier Pokemon. Togepi barely like C tier, maybe. You could potentially make the case that it is B tier, but that is a hard call. The reason is the skill. Hey, come on, man. There we go. Togekiss. Togekiss is decently fast. As you can see, 43 minutes is pretty good. It's got a skill rate of 5.3%, and the skill is it just chooses a random skill, and sometimes those skills get twisted. So for example, if you pull Helper Boost, then it will do the fairy version of Helper Boost, but it won't give you any extra productions if you have other fairy types on your team, which it would have if it was a full Helper Boost. I'm a little bit salty about that because I thought I had discovered the meta, because it would have been pretty impressive because of the high skill rate and the 1 in 12 chance or what it is to pull the Helper Boost and then just build an all fairy team for Cyan Beach. Alright everyone, let's see it. So skill specialist, what would I want here? As a free to play, it would be really nice with the skill level up M and the skill trigger M. I probably would enjoy too a helping speed M, and at the very least you would really want the main skill chance up nature. Main skill chance down nature for more or less all the skill specialists is super detrimental. You can't use it at all. Just have to keep hunting. So the first two sub skills are inventory and skill level up S. That's pretty nice. So if we have a skill trigger coming in at level 50, and that could be pretty cool, it's ingredient finder. And on Togekiss, as you can see, 16% is really low on the ingredient rate, so you kind of want berry finding on it and ingredients down nature. It's got helping bonus at level 100. Oh man, I need the Uno reverse card where you just flip things upside down, and this would be good. Yeah, Hardy is a neutral nature, so this is probably gonna just sit in my bag, honestly. Had I been able to go to Cyan Beach today, then I might have gone for it, but it's not looking too fresh. And had my day overall went better with sleep, I might have done a just nap session to funnel into this video so that we could hopefully get the Cyan Beach today. But that seems to be the case tomorrow. And we have a big exclamation mark. I don't know what that is for. It's an achievement. A lot of achievements these days. It is early game, so you basically get a medal almost every day for a couple of days. Times you've gotten a sleep score of 80 or higher. God, it's 6 times. Oh my god. And 5 rock types. Cookie Biscuit and Diamonds. I'll take it. And I renamed my account here so we can actually distinguish them. For some reason, I thought my main account was nirtheart, but it was also Nirth, so people are just seeing 2 Nirths, and that was funny. I am going to change my icon to Totodile, even though I do really like Togepi and Togekiss. It sends a bad signal in this game, alright? So, we are going to pop into the research community. No new friend requests, and you can see currently I got 20 out of 50, so consider becoming a YouTube member and join the Discord. That is most of where all the fun is happening, despite the fact that I am uploading a lot of daily videos here on the channel that you do get early access to. So let's have a look at Sarah. Sarah is frequently showcased here on the channel, as she's also on my friend list on the primary account, and she's got a pretty busted Vaporeon. I can't show you the stats. You would have to join the Discord to see the stats, and that Vaporeon, let me tell you, it's gonna put in the work during this Suicune event. It's level 54 now, that is crazy, and Wigglytuff too. For Alligator, this is a really strong team, and it really looks like it is an overstacking team maybe for next week. That could be interesting. Meganium is a really strong berry finder. Probably also spending these days leveling that up overnight. And so, yeah, super interesting team. I look forward to hear about your experience with the Suicune event. Grantacular. We have a top belly Togepi. That is decent. I don't think, though, that I'll be getting a Togekiss on this free-to-play. To an extent, it would be funny to waste all the seeds on a Togekiss, but I think I really just need to hold those to level up the Suicune, because my first goal here is to get an Igglybuff as the healer and get as many Totodiles as I can for that water-type berry. And potentially also I could consider some other water types like Squirtle, I guess, because I will need at least 2 different kinds of water types for the Suicune to hit at least +3 on the, what is it called? Qualifying Pokemon. Let's have a look at Croconaw. 56 minutes is rather slow, but I could consider having 1 Croconaw and 1 Feraligatr on my team, because they count as unique species. I think potentially that's what I'm going to do for a while. We'll just have to see what happens. So, Grantacular, it's got a Quaxwell, Charizard, Gardevoir, Pupitar, and Gengar. Similar team as compared to yesterday. Do like the Gardevoir. A little bit jealous of the people who are running Gardevoir Healer. I have a very strong Sylveon, but like a decent Gardevoir will outdo my Sylveon, and I'm a little sad about that, but Power Creep is the name of the game. Jess has got big yawn sleep on that Wooper. I do have a Wooper. It could be funny to run Quagsire, but I don't think that Wooper I found is quite up the bar. So double Vaporeon, that is surprising. And the Delibird, also jealous. Oh man, let's go to the next one. Charmizard. It's a funny spelling. Pinsir, that is a rare candy. Alright, also got the Gardevoir, also got the Vaporeon, also got the Feraligatr. See a lot of water types here. I like what I'm seeing, and it looks like you guys are really preparing for this weekend event, which I'm super excited about. It will be very strange to make videos on the free-to-play new account during Suicune, but it will happen, and I look forward to it. Shanji is on Snowdrop Tundra. You mentioned this in nirtheart. You were also going to look for an egg farmer. It would be hilarious if you found the Delibird before me, or a decent Snover. I've been looking for those for like 8 months now. So yeah, Venusaur, Skeledirge, Stuffle, Gardevoir, and Vaporeon. A lot of Vaporeon. I also really want the Vaporeon. I just don't know yet if I should go with the Eevee that I found on my primary account. I feel like Eevee should be a long-term hunt for me, and even though I'm at friendship level 70 already, I just find that I need to keep going just a little bit more. Harpy King, another Togepi candy. You guys know that I like Togekiss, so I guess you're just sending me a lot of Togepi candy this early in the week. I don't mind personally, but we'll just see if I get to make use of any of them here on the primary. So I also got a Sylveon. Hey, Sylveon gang, let's go. We also have the Venusaur, Blastoise, and the only Pokemon missing here is Charizard for the Kanto trio. I also got that Delibird. Oh man, I'm left out. I feel so left out. We got a new friend request here. V-Raptor22. 3,000 hours is a lot. That is something I want to have a look at too. I want to see who on my friend list currently has the highest ever Drowsy power. I think it is me. I think it's myself in my own friend list, because my primary account is busted. Okay, so we should have a look at... Oh, all of these got shuffled now. I don't think I had a look at any of these earlier today. Okay, Colin had a Slowpoke first thing in the week. Colin has a busted Entei and a very strong Ninetales Anti-Flotion. There's the Wigglytuff level 60 here. I know that Arcanine is pretty strong too. And so this just looks like the classic overstack into event Zzz-Ticket to reset your berries and hopefully roll the Leppa Berry. If you end up rolling the Leppa Berry, that would be insane. So, Newsy coming through here with the Eevee candy. Also Vaporeon, also Wigglytuff. Here's a Charizard, Venusaur, and a Quaquaval. This looks like a decent ingredient preparation team for the next week. I would assume maybe you're trying to fill up the bag of a certain ingredient or something to try to prepare. That's at least what I'm doing on my primary account. I am trying to block out tasty mushrooms, so I'm running double Gengar. And then I'm also running the Ditto and Dugtrio to try to block out as many leaks as possible. So if I somehow can end the week with like 200-300 leaks and 200-300 mushrooms, then that first week is going to be huge for me. Alright, Nani has got a Jigglypuff. See the Blastoise, Croconaw, Quaxwell, Quagsire. You have a Quagsire already. I haven't been able to catch a single Wooper because I went to Snowdrop last week and this week. So Quagsire I'm so excited about, but I will have to wait a little bit. It's a very long-term hunt. I probably will have like friendship level 40 something before I really settle down, but yeah. And the Slowking as well. This looks like a decent team for Suicune. I'm excited to hear how you will be doing during that 2-week event, which is coming up so soon. I can't believe it. Just one. All right, we're back. I apologize for the cut. Had some major technical issues. Then my microphone was muted for about 5 minutes until I realized. So we're back. We got 6 more sleep reports that just came in here. Nath, Raptor, Liam, Robert Moat, and Sleepy Rome. And during my 5 minutes of monologue into nothingness, because my microphone was muted, I talked a lot about some of these. I'll just quickly go over you, and we'll revisit the friend list, I'm sure, plenty of times in the future, so hopefully that is alright. So, Nova, one thing that I saw here is you also got a shiny Marowak. I have one as well in my primary account, and I like the Wigglytuff, and I'm also super curious to see what this Eevee will turn into. So if you either want to drop a comment on this video or tell me in nirtheart, I would love to know. Super curious. Whenever people put the Eevees on the team, I'm always like, there's a lot of options here. And then we did Shanji in the other clip, I'm pretty sure. Nani has got a full-on water team at Cyan Beach, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think it's funny that you have just kept it Quaxwell, level 30. You know what you're doing. I think this is a really cool strategy, and it's probably gonna combine well with the Suicune eventually. I'm also super jealous of that Quagsire. Quagsire is a long hunt for me. I will be looking for Quagsire for a long time. And since I was at Snowdrop last week, Snowdrop this week, haven't even seen a single Wooper. Fiddy the Wet. No, Fiddy the Vet. I don't want to do another re-recording. I'm sorry I butchered your name, but Fiddy the Vet. Thank you for becoming a friend here in the friend list. And I'm digging the Cramorant. Another Vaporeon. You guys have a lot of Vaporeons. I have considered to invest in a Vaporeon on my primary account. I just feel like you could always get a better Eevee. So I'm just in that sunk cost hole until I decide to pull the plug. But Wigglytuff, another Wigglytuff. Love when I'm seeing it. I actually have Wigglytuff as one of my favorite Pokemon, and I don't remember between all of these recordings now if I said this, but I have a really cool Wigglytuff Pokemon card that I will showcase in a future video. Also super curious about this Comfey. You can have a Beware that does Corn, so that would negate the need of the Comfey. And a lot of people tend to run the Tyranitar for Ginger or maybe even Charizard. So for most people, Comfey is not a Pokemon to go for, on top of the fact that Comfey is pretty expensive to get. Like, if we bring up Comfey in the widget, it's decently fast, but it's got an abysmal ingredient rate for a Pokemon that is supposed to be doing ingredients. Not quite sure about that, but yeah. I also like the Victory Bell. I got one of those recently too. Nosy with the Eevee Candy. I'm really interested in this team too. Is it the case that you are trying to prepare your bag with some ingredients this week and try to block out some of those ingredients potentially for whatever recipes you're cooking? For me personally, I'm running double Gengar, and I'm running the Ditto and the Doug Trio. So to the best of my ability, I'm trying to block out mushrooms and leeks next week so that I don't have to think about those. And hopefully that will work out just fine. I'm also super impressed. Vaporeon level 53. That is ridiculously high. You do have Vaporeon in your profile picture, and I assume it's among your favorite Pokemon. Vaporeon's a good one. And then we have Sarah. I opened with Sarah. I think I did pretty jazzed too, because you had a shiny Sylveon, I remember. Jess, I think I did too. Colin, I did too. Charmazard. I don't remember if I did Harpy King. Let's do Harpy King another time just in case. Sylveon, Delibird, Absol, Blastoise, and Venusaur. This too looks like you're just trying to clog the inventory bag with some useful ingredients, and this looks like a desserts team. You have Delibird for eggs, Absol for cacao, you have Blastoise for milk, and Venusaur for honey. So yeah, it kind of looks like you're on to some dessert prepping here. All right, and then we have Gruntacular. I'm pretty sure I did you too. So let's have a look at PolyD's account. First time on YouTube, I think. So Poly recently started Pokemon Sleep too, which is pretty exciting. So the free-to-play account series here will go somewhat in parallel with your playthrough as well, Poly. So that's pretty cool. You got a Wooper, Totodile, Quaxly, Slowpoke, and Squirtle. That is a very diverse and awesome team for Cyan Beach. And I can see that you're on Cyan Beach already. Krogunk making a post in the sun. Man, I look forward to when I can get to Snowdrop. No, I have Snowdrop on my team. Cyan Beach. Cyan Beach is where it's at with these free-to-play accounts. Other JP. Let's have a look. I do appreciate the EV candy. I do think I'll be having an evolution on this free-to-play account eventually. And so you're running the Wigglytuff, Abomasnow, Bayleaf, Blastoise, and Victory Bell. Kind of looks like some Curry prep, maybe. I don't know. Bayleaf, a berry specialist. Blastoise can kind of do a lot of things. But the Abomasnow, though, can either be eggs or tomato. Probably eggs, though. So it seems kind of like a light dessert prep. Chip with a Dratini candy. It would be cool to get a Dratini here on the free-to-play account, but we'll just have to see how things pan out. The Gengar and the Wigglytuff are really high level. That is actually the first level 60 Gengar I've seen. I would be super curious to see a screenshot of this Gengar in the Rate My Pokemon chat in the nirtheart Discord. Loving the Meganium and the Beware. Whoa, level 55 on the Dugtrio. That is even higher than me. And I'm trying to rush it to level 60 because now that my Ditto has tails, I'm not getting as many leaks as I need to. So we have 5 more reports up here. Nirth, let's have a look at your account. You sent me an anti-candy yesterday and I'm very conflicted about it. I should be super grateful, but this free-to-play account is just on a different tier, man. Below. So, Golem, Dugtrio, Absol, Glaceon, and Wigglytuff. Another Wigglytuff. A lot of you guys are running Wigglytuff. I like it. That could explain the volumes of Wigglytuff candy or Jigglypuff that I have in the primary account. Also liking the Glaceon here with the cooking power-up. I wonder, are you cooking at all this week, or are you just running Glaceon to prepare that first Monday meal? Glaceon is a very strong Pokemon overall. Probably among the best evolutions. I do like the cooking power-up. And so, yeah. Then you have the Absol. Absol is great. I still can't believe how lucky I got on my primary account with the Absol. Good stuff. Raptor has got a Krogunk candy. High level for Alligator. Got Blastoise. Whoa, that Raichu's got crazy RP. That looks like you must have dumped some seeds into it. Because even just a flat Raichu at level 57, that's ridiculous. Gengar and Wigglytuff. Very solid team. Super curious to see how you will be doing during the Suicune research. You seem to be on point with your preparation here with the team. Alright, Liam with the Bulbasaur candy. Probably won't be hunting Bulbasaur anytime soon on this free-to-play account, but I do appreciate the Bulbasaur candy for my primary account. Shiny Gardevoir, shiny Sylveon, shinies across the board. Comfey, Mr. Mime, Golem, and Beware. Another Comfey. I'm very surprised to see that you guys are running Comfey. Is this for corn, or is it for ginger, or is there something else I'm missing? I don't want... I guess we could potentially click on my account, but it's not very... Yeah, you can see I'm running double Gengar, Ditto, and Dugtrio. I'm just trying to block out as much of those 2 ingredients as possible. I do like running the Tyranitar 24/7. It's a very strong ingredient and berry collecting Pokemon. It's got berry finding. So, Robert, let's have a look at your account. You got Delibird and a shiny Vaporeon. A lot of Vaporeons for Alligators, Blastoise, Wigglytuff. You guys are preparing for this weekend event. I can really feel it, and it's starting to make me excited for the event. I'm super curious about what the music will be like, what the decorations will look like. We will have an event in 3 different areas, which is very strange for that second week anyway. Then we have Sleepy. That is a pretty solid Lapis Lakeside team. Got some of the best berry specialists here. Meganium for Alligator, Walrein, Raichu, and the Primate for that extra just optimization at Lapis. Do appreciate the Dragon Air candy. So now I'm going to do a little bit of clicking because I am super curious to see which one of you guys have the highest Drowsy power record. So just gonna click through all of you guys and showcase some of your data. Whoa, 657 million on Raptor. I think that may be the highest I've seen. At least, well, on this account, sure. I haven't looked at these before. So Raptor with 650, 300. Liam's got 486. Yeah, at some point you just don't really need to go any higher. See, my record is 610 and I thought I would have it on this friend list. Nathan's secret. What about Jess? 350, that's decent. 162 is decent too. Like if you haven't gone any like pay to win shenanigans with like super cracked things, like 200 is still pretty good. 250, not bad. 400, that's pretty high. Yeah, Shanji. I wonder though, you guys are probably players who joined later. That could make sense because the rank there is a little bit obscured just because many of us has been at max rank for so long that like Sarah, for example, rank 57, even though she started February. So yeah, let's see. Harpy King 324, Shanji 167, Sarah at 300, that's pretty good. Grantacular 330, Colin 477, that is very high. Charmazard 300, 200. Paulie just started, so he's got a higher record than my free to play. That's pretty good. Pretty Jazz 170, Nova rank 38, so relatively new as well. That's perfectly fine. 70 is decent. Fiddy the Vet 132, so it's pretty cool. It is surprising though that the first one that showed up here, Raptor, has the record holding of the highest ever Drowsy power in my friend list. So maybe if you haven't become a YouTube member but you have a higher score, let me know. Sneaky sneak. So let's hop into my team because now that I've collected all of this candy that you guys have sent me, I think it is a good idea to see if any of these Pokemon can be leveled up. Primarily it is the water types that I'll be spending any resources on, and at this current time I do have 4 water types that I could potentially power up with some candies. And as stated earlier in the week in other episodes, I'm trying to just work on one dish at a time, and then at some point in time just upgrade and find a different dish to just do over and over again, because that dish bonus is going to help out a lot, even though it's just the ingredients that are in the recipe that get affected by the dish bonus. So yeah, I saw 5,000 someplace, but that was until the next level. I was like, whoa, that's a big dish. So yeah, 2,000 here on the simple chowder, which is perfectly fine. I think we should put up the Totodile on the widget here. That is the main Pokemon that I'm interested to have a look at in the team setup to see if we can stretch it to another level. 41,000. Last week I got super close. I got to grade 5 on my team, and Ultra 1 I would have been granted 5 Pokebiscuits. So I started one day too late on the free-to-play account. Okay, so this is EXP gains down. So there's no shot here to get to level 8, even though this is the strongest berry specialist I have. Let's have a look at the Pikachu and also the other Totodile. Yeah, Pikachu's far away. Level 10 is pretty high at this point in time. Oh yeah, this one has level 6 within range. That is awesome. And for the Wooper and the other, the Squirtle, I think I'm just, well, that's pretty close. Let's just go for it. Level 8, added Oran value, and a little bit faster milk. Can't go wrong with that. I love Wooper, man. Let's just go for it. We got a lot of Dream Shards. That 5,000 from water type week was crazy this early on this save file. So I don't really mind wasting the Wooper candy. I do need as many water types as possible to be powered up. So I have a help me pick set up here at the very left. Let's see if any of these changed spots. The Totodile surpassed the Pikachu, and the Squirtle is number 4. I am looking to work on my Woopers, so the Caterpie for now is out of the team, and then we just have to see how this week pans out. Hopefully tomorrow I will have the opportunity to do a nap session as well as the main session, and that should put us within range of getting a single new sleep styles here in the deck. So yeah, that should unlock Cyan Beach. I'll get the Zzz-Ticket and we'll jump to Cyan Beach and have all these water types really strong. And at that point, it is time to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. You can leave a like if you are enjoying this series, and I look forward to make some more videos in the coming days.